Welcome back. Yeah, once again, we do Pet of the Week. I'm joined by a new person from Roycehurst. Introduce yourself to our viewers.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm the volunteer and foster coordinator at Roycehurst.
Okay, so we actually do have a dog here today. It's Nutmeg. She's a beautiful brown ball of muscle. She's actually walking around the studio right now, but I brought you in, Lauren, because you're the foster, you're the head of the foster department. What is fostering an animal at Roycehurst? First of all, is it easy?
Well, it depends. There's a lot of different ways to foster. It can be anything from neonatal kitten season, which is a little more time commitment where you're bottle feeding and helping these animals that don't have a mother. That can be puppies or kittens. So that's probably the most time committing fostering experience, but very rewarding. But it could be anything from puppies to socialization with cats or dogs.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
This is an important element of your organization because not every animal gets adopted. Not every family in the community wants to adopt. Why foster?
I mean, it's a great way to give back, and like if you're wanting to bring an animal into your home, to even have your animal that you have a buddy to play with, but you can't commit to adoption, but you want to help in some way.
Adoption is a bit of a commitment. How much of a commitment is fostering?
I like to not see animals in foster care for longer than a month, so I work with the fosters to bring them back to the shelter over weekends to get seen. We do adoption specials every month, so we really try and keep it a shorter term situation. That way,
I think that's key. What you just said was key. Short-term situation, because adoption, as you know, I mean that becomes a commitment between the family and I understand you have quite the process for adopting families and pets, and there's a good matchup. But fostering, how do you match? Or is it just a sense of I'm in the community, I've got time, I've got love, I want to give some to animals at your organization? Is it that easy?
It's both. Yeah, it's that easy. A big part of it is if you have other animals or something, especially with dogs, we need to do dog-to-dog introductions. And that's a slow process just in our side yard at Roycehurst with team members that have been trained to do dog-to-dog introductions, just to make sure that relationship's okay before placing them.
Do I have to join the club? Do I have to pay a fee? How?
It's really, we cover everything. So as a foster, you shouldn't be taking on any cost. We cover food, we cover any vaccines they're needed, any emergency care that comes up, everything you need as a foster we provide, any supplies.
In 25 words or less, what can you tell our community members? If they want to foster, what's the first thing they need to do?
The first thing to do is go to our website, and we have a foster application, so you fill that out and that comes directly to me, and then you watch a simple short orientation video. We have an in-depth manual that tells you all the resources.
Is this successful?
Very. It's like, I would say the biggest extension to what we can do as an organization, because we only have so much space at the shelter, so having foster homes makes it where we can bring dogs off the waiting list. They're immediately going to foster care and bring more dogs in to be in the kennels. So it's literally the biggest extension to, that's the only reason we can do what we can do.
Lauren, thank you so much for coming down.
Thank you.
We did have Nutmeg. We're going to provide some footage. It really wasn't about Nutmeg, but in a sense it was. It was about all the animals down at your organization.
Yeah, because Nutmeg could go into foster care until she gets her forever home. So
that's our goal each week, Pet of the Week, right here. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.